recruiting with gaming is a dream come true for me. So I encourage that to anybody. If you love gaming, get out there, go to EA Careers, check it
Hello,
out, see what they
everybody.
have for you to check to potentially just be involved in.
Stream was
Like
just
I said, we
not
have everything from recruiting,
cooperating
HR,
today.
finance, artists, designers, programmers. We love every type of skill set.
But it's working now. So,
EA.com/careers.
okay.
EA.com/careers. Check out our world, check out our
Make sure
locations
it's not
across the
too
globe.
loud.
Shannon, thank you so much. I
Thank
appreciate
you. Have a great time.
I'm going to have an awesome time, and that's just one job that you can get in the games industry, but perhaps playing video games is the
Okay,
job you want.
so this thing's starting. I had a whole
How about playing the games
thing
before they even come out?
before
EA has
this.
placements
Oh
available
god.
for you. That's right. You can
Volume.
be a gameplay tester. That means playing games months, sometimes years before they come out, and having the opportunity to help develop that game and make sure that
Okay,
it's the perfect game
so
for the game you want to play.
EA's happening today. E3's happening today.
Canada, Sweden, Australia,
And,
EA has studios in all those
yeah.
locations that make it super easy
So we're doing this.
So if you just go to
Starts in 3 minutes.
testing, you can find the perfect career path for
I
you.
had notes and everything ready, and I wasn't. It just wasn't.
You don't see those areas? There's something in there for you. Why?
I was originally going to start 30 minutes before the conference, and then
Leave the bed.
figured probably no reason.
Testing video games, giving your feedback
Okay, this
and
guy.
helping video games are made. So once again, EA.com.
Figured like instead, like let's just start like 15 minutes early, because like I don't have 30 minutes of things to talk about.
And you too can testing video games way before they come out.
But at least I decided to start the stream a little earlier than I said I would.
Who doesn't want to do that? I want to do that.
Because then I was able to figure out that OBS was breaking and my internet wasn't working, so
What Andrea's doing? I think she's
it's fine.
a
Anyway,
little too busy for me. But look at all those people.
EA.
Those people in there sitting down, hanging out for the show. EA Play is only a few minutes away.
There's a bunch of stuff they said they'd show.
Inside.
Battlefield 5
I want to learn a little bit more about the Palladium.
is apparently supposed to be here.
That's why I found my man. Dylan, how you doing?
I think I said they're doing a multiplayer reveal.
Tell me about the Palladium.
I didn't actually watch the Battlefield 5 trailer,
It's EA coming back for each EA Play.
but yeah, that's Battlefield 5 is gonna be here, which is not at all surprising.
Even the closer?
Anthem. Oh, Anthem. Anthem's gonna be here. They showed it last year. I wasn't really into it. It looked like Destiny. It didn't look like anything too special. It had the whole fake teammate banter thing going on, and yeah, not super into it.
And so, what is it about
Apparently it's had like a lot of like development issues. There's I don't know. There are like rumors of that the development is like just kind of a mess. I think that's BioWare, right? So don't know what's going on with BioWare. I mean, I'm not saying it's BioWare's fault. It's probably not.
about the Palladium? And now, check out the show.
But yeah, BioWare after the whole thing with
We're still going. Or not rapping.
oh god.
How was life?
Oh no.
Welcome to the family fun zone, my friends. This,
Great. This was on my list of predictions was awkward moments.
say perhaps you'd like to play a game chair with the steering wheel. There are four
This isn't the actual conference yet, but still.
I'm jumping in live. No, but the camera's on.
Anthem. I think there was like a rumor that they were going to have like loot boxes, and they removed that. So
Check out the show.
yeah, we'll see. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. How they're gonna like monetize that game, because I don't know. I think they said there'd be like no loot boxes or anything with Battlefield 5. Okay, well, it's just intro. Expect to see sports. There'll be sports. Said Sims 4 will be here? For some reason? I don't... Sims 4 and mobile games, they also said would be here. I don't know. They did show a mobile game before in the pre-show. Madden Overdrive? I think was what it was called. It's just Madden on mobile. Nothing special. Okay, anyway, let's just... Okay. This is something. I'm curious as to what this looks like for the people actually there.
Oh my gosh, how cool was that? So that was Anthem.
Probably wasn't that cool if you were sitting in the audience. You probably couldn't see any of that.
Everybody to EA Play.
You just saw it on a screen.
You might recognize me from the gaming community. I'm kind
I
of
don't.
a face around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show. And I think this year is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready because we're about to kick the press conference off.
Turn this up.
But before we do that, EA Play is more than just the show you're about to watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year. It's a full 3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing, streaming, and getting their first impressions of the games that we're going to be showing off here today. But before we can get to that, we've got some reveals, of course.
I wouldn't be surprised if something's being leaked right now.
Multiplayer. Now, I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it up.
Oh, right, they had Trevor Noah for that for some reason.
To show you today. Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy, do they have some big news, you guys. Any World Cup fans?
Do they really? Do they really have big news?
Then we've got 2 new indie games to share, and then I'm going to come back towards the end of the show with some of my
They're just
developers.
laying out the entire schedule.
Look at Anthem. And of course, yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me? Well, wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right? Well, give him a break. He needs to just
It could
enjoy
be.
the show.
Why are you just
Things started.
harassing this poor man? He just came to watch the show. I have never played a Battlefield game, I don't think. No, no I haven't.
Time to kick this thing off. It's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5. And you know what? It's been exciting. There's been a lot of speculation and so many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer. But there's also been
There were?
lots and lots of questions from the community. And we've heard you want to see more gameplay innovations. You want to know how customization actually works. And you want to know more about art.
I'm just not gonna address the whole big
So today, we'll show you more
thing.
gameplay and why this is the deepest and most immersive.
I mean, they probably shouldn't, really.
It certainly is. You will be able to dive and smash through windows to surprise your enemies. Where previously defenses were stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield and gain advantages. And
Are you stuck inside of it like that?
back and more impactful than ever. So, well, you can't really hide from those pesky tanks anymore as they come chasing you for you, as they rip through those buildings.
It's kind of weird seeing all the house like realistically fall apart and the snow just vanishes when it touches the ground. What's with the smoke like popping in like that? Is that supposed to do that?
For the iceberg in Battlefield 5, you're going to see a lot more of our new gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community. So let's talk about our single player in War Stories.
Yes, let's do that. So we want to tell you about those untold stories that got us excited to start with on this game. It's about what you will see is really those moments of human heroism. It is about witnessing the war through the eyes of the men and
That's a
women
face.
who shaped the world forever. Real and relatable people facing the brutality of war. We started off by an exclusive look at the Nordlys war story over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Thanks, Lasse. Something not
Okay.
tomorrow. So,
All right.
launching October is just the beginning.
Is that the campaign?
We'll all go on
Probably. Oh no, I didn't. I don't have it open.
No loot
Should have had
boxes,
that open.
no premium pass.
I love how they like announce that like that. Like yeah, praise us.
Something new. And as
Uh oh,
part of
that
journey,
shouldn't be there.
after launch, you'll get something I know
I don't think you
all
can
of
see it anyway.
have been asking for.
It's Royale.
Has anyone been asking for that? No one's asking for it, but I think everyone was asking if it would be there.
Reimagined for Battlefield. So we bring those pillars of Battlefield with destruction, team play, vehicles into this new experience. So we will bring you experience that you haven't played before in Battlefield or anywhere else. But more about that later this year.
So with that,
Later this
time to
year?
show you what makes Battlefield so special. It's the unmatched intensity of our multiplayer sandbox, and this time it's even more epic, fighting across multiple maps and modes. Welcome to your next Battlefield experience, and this is your first look at ground operations. And this time, even featuring music.
I think the jokes. Oh hey, hello teleprompter. Why is that over there? Oh, you know what? Actually, that's probably not a teleprompter. That's probably for That's probably like for deaf people or something, maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Although then I guess at that point you'd expect it to be on the stream also. I don't know. Oh man, a hammer. That's the weapon I want to use, as a hammer.
Ikke en dråpe. Jeg elsker deg. Sus!
Okay. Is that the campaign? I assume that's the campaign. That's what it looks like.
Sempre sonhei em tornar-me campeão. É preciso determinação e vontade de vencer. Até mesmo nos momentos mais difíceis, tu tens de continuar a acreditar. Esta é a tua oportunidade de te mostrares ao mundo. Tu és um campeão.
Does anyone really get like hyped for these sports game trailers? Like, I mean, I know I don't really care about sports. That's just me. That's fine. But like, do people who do care about sports? I feel like most of the people that actually play these games don't really watch E3. But then, I mean, EA then wouldn't really have much anything else to show. Unless they just focus on Battlefield and Anthem for like 30 minutes each or something like that. They could just not have a press conference.
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football, where the world's best clubs compete and icons of the game like Gerrard and Cruyff cemented their legacies. The world's biggest league joins the world's game. And a special thanks to the legendary Hans Zimmer and LA's own Vince Staples for collaborating with us on the trailer. And I really love the trailer because it captures our epic vision
How much did you pay Hans Zimmer to do that?
in FIFA 19. And Lena's going to tell you a little bit more about that.
As Aaron said, the UEFA Champions League is an amazing addition.
Why do they have two people?
It's where football's biggest heroes like Ronaldo and Neymar clash every year. And it's the place where champions rise. And you've been asking for this.
There's probably a lot of times I could ask that question.
Thrilled that it's here. And that's why we're bringing the Champions League across the game. There'll be an authentic Champions League tournament mode. Your club will chase this trophy in career mode. Alex Hunter.
Also, why do they have the trophy up there? I don't know. Whatever.
Mode, the journey. And in FIFA Ultimate Team, there'll be live and authentic Champions League content. And we'll share more details on that, along with all our other Ultimate Team features later this summer.
And all that's just the beginning. As you know, the heart and soul of FIFA is gameplay. And this year, we're giving you the tools to control the pitch in every moment, from your tactical approach to the match to each technical.
That guy.
And we know how passionate you are about
That guy's he's modeling.
shape and refine our vision for FIFA 19.
He's in his soccer action pose.
From hands-on tests with beginners to detailed
I want to see photoshops of that. That looks like it's designed to be photoshopped with that blue background. Chroma key out that background. Put him in some ridiculous situation.
So we look forward to everybody experiencing the game on the hands-on sessions this week. And also, of course,
Wonder if they have like a press kit or something with that image in it.
when we launch on September 28th. And that's our FIFA 19 news, headlined by the UEFA Champions League. But I just wanted to take a minute to pause and reflect. Standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal.
Is that even real?
Growing up, there's two iconic trophies that
It's under the impression that that was like made of plastic or something, like a replica.
It's this one, the pursuit of Champions League glory. But for your country, it's this trophy, the World Cup.
The World Cup trophy is way smaller.
We're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA 18.
As you can imagine, all of us on the FIFA team can't wait for the start of the World Cup. And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why we've just updated the game.
Doesn't World Cup not start for another like 2 years?
On PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PS, PC.
Isn't the World Cup every 4 years?
But you can take Ronaldo and Portugal to their first
What was the laugh with Switch? What was that?
own story with some great nations who didn't qualify this year.
I know the Switch version runs on like a different engine and stuff.
A reality for your home country like mine, Iceland.
It doesn't run on Frostbite. I don't remember what engine it is. It's an older engine.
Ever qualify. And you can feel their excitement.
Apologies to any England fans in the room, that might still sting. And Lena isn't the only one.
Ha ha.
FIFA 18 players
Sports.
are loving the World Cup experience so far. But we don't want to stop there. We want to invite everyone to come and join the celebration. So I'm pleased to announce that for a limited time, FIFA 18 complete with the entire World Cup experience is available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and on PC through Origin Access. Yeah, you can download and play the entire game right now.
Do it right now. Let's go. Let's play FIFA right after this. Let's not do that, actually.
So to kick off the trial, we've got some of the world's biggest creators who are going to be playing live at the end of the show, representing their nations in a little mini World Cup tournament.
And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans. Plenty of FIFA 18 content centered around the World Cup, and we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19. But in the meantime, let's all enjoy the World Cup. Thank you, and auf Ravistan!
Sure. Is the World Cup actually this year? I have no idea when the World Cup is.
Good morning.
EA Sports FIFA 19. You know, the FIFA community never rests.
The CEO, let's go.
From 60 countries playing in competitive leagues
That's
well, the FIFA team never rests either.
I don't know.
The Champions League and the World Cup and so much other greatness.
I got nothing.
We can't wait for you to experience it all. We've got so much to do here today, but I want to welcome you to EA Play. It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to show you. We've got lots to do, but before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things. The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription. As consumers, watching movies, watching TV, listening to music, reading books has never been easier. And we believe that disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this
What is this?
world.
Oh, it's a
For many
phone.
people, that's going to mean extending the experiences they already play on our partner platforms. For others, it's going to mean new games and new modalities of play across a whole
Wait,
variety of
inside?
platforms. But for everyone, it's going to mean playing games anywhere, anytime. So this week we've got a tech demo running.
So this is like a PS Now type thing?
Streaming in HD
Slash, the layout looks exactly like Netflix.
Now it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet, but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future. The second part of that, of course, is
What are the odds of this being completely dropped by next year?
many millions of you have signed up and experienced the joy of being able to have full access.
Then they just never mention it again.
Today, we're announcing
I don't know.
Origin
PS Now is still going.
So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin
And
Access
PS Now is
will
not
bring you
great.
all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade.
Has it not been on PC?
Battlefield 5, and of course Anthem. And there'll be many
What Madden mods look like?
Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100 games from EA and other publishers. And third, it will launch later this summer.
What
That's
other
not later
publishers?
in the year, but if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
Is this only for PC? Or at least right now? I mean, they showed like a PS4 controller, people playing with like PS4 and Xbox controllers, so it's probably... I'm guessing the trial is PC only. Is that only Arkham Origins? I think that's... Wait, was Arkham Origins EA? No. For some reason it was WB. Is that new footage of Anthem? I don't know.
Hey everybody, what's up? So I'm here.
I've heard bad things about Origin, so I'm not super excited for that.
And I just happened to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling great. I love this stuff. I love.
Gonna announce Titanfall 3.
Someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah. So, you guys may have seen that
No one.
Vince was tweeting yesterday, and there
I
has
did not
been
see
a
this.
bunch of speculation. So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean.
Respawn's announcing something?
All of our stuff yet.
Oh, great.
A bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass, but we wanted to bring a little tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got
They're making a Star Wars game?
The internet is going wild right now.
Actually, I feel like we knew that. I think they said that before.
So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
Wow.
Yes.
So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark times, trying to be a little.
What is this announcement right now?
Guys are being hunted.
Not even on stage.
So for all the
And here's just a title.
I want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay, all right, between 3 and 4.
Which is where basically all the EU stuff is.
It's not a nice.
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Bad time. Does that mean it's gonna just be all dark and serious?
It's amazing.
All right, so I think people
Okay.
anxiously want to know, like, when can we play the game?
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
Sorry to dash any hopes.
No.
But now that we know, we can set expectations. We're all going to be amped up.
You'd think they'd have something to show.
We'll hear more from you maybe
Like
next year.
concept art or something.
Well, Vince,
If it's only like a year away.
Thanks for stopping by the
Like a
show
year and a
today.
half.
We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
Battlefront 2. Okay, it actually is Is it just saying he's the design director for Battlefront 2?
My name is Dennis. I work at DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm really happy and excited to be here today, so thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we launched our game.
You sound so excited.
Year, and clearly we didn't get it quite right. So instead of coming out of the gate sprinting like we really wanted to, we had to take a step back and make sure that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted. So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect instead. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And thank you.
Is this like a horde mode?
Popular update of the game, and the team loved building Ewok Hunt.
Are they seriously playing like a GIF trailer?
In our Han Solo season with content from the movie coming next week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return.
I didn't realize this game was still being updated. Or well, of course it is, but you know.
This summer, we will be introducing a new squad system to the game, which will allow you to team up much easier and play with your friends. We're also adding a new Starfighter mode focused around dogfighting with your hero ships. And looking ahead a little bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox experience focused around capturing command posts and attacking and taking out capital ships. But that's not all.
I love how they keep looping the same bits of a trailer.
A certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year
Is from the prequels or something?
deep into the Clone Wars.
Oh, sure.
It's only fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest level we have ever built for Battlefront. So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First, let me introduce the most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous. And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi
Can we have
Master
Hayden
Obi-Wan
Christensen?
Kenobi. Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. So, but we're
Not gonna show him, though?
That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as
No applause.
Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker. The team at home is extremely excited to be building all of these cool things. EA and DICE are committed to Battlefield.
I was waiting for him to mention Darth Maul, and then I remembered.
Think that this game has a bright future.
Then I realized apparently he's on the box art for one. Then I remembered Darth Maul is dead by the Clone Wars. So that wouldn't make sense.
Greatest game that we can possibly build.
Actually, wait, no, he can't. They brought him back or something, didn't they? I don't know.
Thank you. May the force be
Star
with you.
Wars is weird.
Enjoy the rest of E3. Thanks.
Why do they get someone from the dev team to come out and talk? Why not just like, I don't know, Unravel 2 or something? I did not play the first one, although I do own it. This was also on my list of predictions. Not this specifically, but something like this. They always have like one game that's like different. Like Unravel or Way Out.
Hi, it's really good to see you.
Is this the guy who was super hype about Yarny last time?
Yarn to symbolize love and the bonds between people.
Yo.
In our new game,
That nail polish though.
tear that bond up right at the start. You lose everything, including your spark. But when things are at their darkest, you find
Co-op or something?
and you form a new bond. And your spark is rekindled. And it leads you off on an adventure. So welcome to Unravel 2. It's a game about fresh starts and second chances. These two little souls who refuse to give up and who build something new and beautiful together. And the whole game is inspired by that spirit of optimism and togetherness.
I just have 3 wristbands. Those look like E3 wristbands.
With 2 characters. You can play it alone, or you can play it in co-op with a friend. But there's always 2 characters there, sharing one yarn and working together to get through this adventure.
So like AI if you're playing solo? Uh-oh.
It's quite different.
Okay, that's fine.
It's both friendlier and more challenging.
It's friendlier?
It's a lot
What does that mean?
And we think it's a worthy successor. And I want to show it to you now. So I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage.
Live demo?
So
Bad idea. Please let the game bug out like crazy.
to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game.
Or something. I need to see someone fall through the world. I missed it when it happened with Uncharted, and I'm kind of mad. Uh-oh. Oh, now. Oh, yes. Just get in there.
So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially
Okay.
pick a character and carry them along through the more fast-paced segments of the game.
Are they supposed to be
And we actually tried to include
the ghosts of children?
because we figured that since it's a co-op,
Oh, no,
we
bird.
wanted to have more like thrill and danger and kind of wow moments, places that were like fun. And
This looks like it controls really good.
And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into 2 and switch back and forth between the 2 characters, because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of
Oh, you have to switch between them.
always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond.
I could see some of these puzzles being like really hard if you're not in like proper co-op. Or the other way around, being way easier in actual co-op.
Red one? Okay. I'll be the blue one. I'll be blue.
Just drop in, drop out.
Celebratory flip there.
I noticed there are no sound effects So I'm guessing that is this music even part of the demo, or is it just?
Playing it safely now. Oops. I'll swing. All right. Nice. And I'll catch you. There you go.
Okay. Oh man.
Okay, you go ahead.
Good luck trying to do this with a oh jeez.
Okay, this is the scary part. Let's see if we can do it. Got it?
If you fall down there, is that just instant death?
Faster. Oh, sweet, well done. Okay, I'll go up and distract.
I get the feeling this isn't the actual start of the game. Just like a demo.
Okay, your turn. Yeah. Look at me.
Even though it was presented as like the start. Oh, you can. I guess you could just go as far away from each other as you want. Actually, I wonder what happens if that yarn gets like wrapped around something.
There you go.
Like if that's an issue, or if it doesn't matter, it might like just clip through geometry.
Or can we?
Is that a turkey?
So
It's
that's a quick
probably not. I don't think so. No, it's not a turkey. It's a weird looking bird though.
Yeah, I really hope you like it. And before I go, I just want to send some love to the team back home, because working on this game has been a completely amazing team effort in so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you to those, and thank you to everybody back home, and thank you. Love you.
You? Who was that? Yeah, that looks like that clips to geometry. More birds.
Thank you, Martin.
Looks really good.
Team at Coldwood. The game is really strong. These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear.
I should play the first one. I don't think I actually knew what type of game it was, so I just never, I don't know, I just never played it.
But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep.
It's just coming out today?
You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished. It's
Shadow drop. Oh. Okay.
So thank you, Martin, and thank you to the team at Coldwood. Back in 2015,
I'm surprised this wasn't leaked.
original Unravel, to seek out the most creative independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program.
It's probably not actually out yet. It's probably going to be out after the show. It's never, whenever they say that, it's never actually out yet. Oh, I remember.
I think we all kind of remember that.
Yeah.
You might even remember him from the Game Awards as well.
Yeah.
In March, that game caught fire. It's in it.
I love how they just lean into it. Like, yeah, we know you all actually loved it.
We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks. And
I was concerned that they'd be like, okay, we have to fire him now.
Team are expanding and moving into a new studio.
The Way Out seems like it did pretty well. I didn't actually look at the sales, but
which leads us to our next EA Originals title from a little game studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw
whenever I hear little something like that, like little game studio, I thought he was gonna say like Visceral or Dice or something like.
And it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Okay.
Thank you, Patrick.
You okay?
I remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like our whole team, including me, were super excited. It actually feels a little bit the same right now. I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited.
Yeah, you seem seem to be having some issues.
We are Yomai, a small indie game studio from Berlin, and we are developing Sea of Solitude, or SOS as we call it. The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing. Let me tell you more about our game. When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters.
What?
Is at the core of everything you will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept...
Does that mean you become the monster at the end?
Nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely. In my case, I started writing the story when I felt the loneliest in my life. I think as an artist, you process your emotional world by letting it out and putting it into your art. I'm still amazed how like the concept seems to just float out of me like right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story, even though that it takes place in a fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and family see those who struggle. We achieve all this in playful ways so that players who wants to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so. But player who wants to look...
Are they gonna actually show any gameplay though? Is this just gonna be...
emotional world beneath it all. Sea of Solitude is about a young woman named Kay who is suffering from such strong loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness, the anger, the hopelessness, worthlessness, turns to the outside and she becomes a monster. The game is about finding out why this happened to her.
King of Red Lion Simulator?
To a human. Ultimately, the goal is to bring
I'd love a game where you get to play as a talking boat.
Some needs to become bigger, some would be better off a little smaller, but to embrace even your destructive part or your self-doubt in the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And that's what our game is all about. Thank you.
Is this real?
This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me and tortures my soul. I'm no child of destiny and no fortune's son. I've just chased you so long now, I'm too weak to run. A new day is here.
Once again, the question of am I going to get muted?
A
Sure.
Yeah, I'm the one. But I'm not the only one. We are the one. We can shut you down.
Is this another story mode thing? Do we get to play basketball match against our ghost friend? Play basketball against the ghost of Spike Lee. Match for your souls. This isn't Skate 4. Skate 4 is not, there weren't any rumors about Skate 4 and anything, were there? I don't think. I think it was just people, a lot of people like, hey, I just want to really want to see Skate 4.
And this is my squad.
NBA Live. I always just assume NBA Live isn't made anymore. Did they skip a year? I mean, I know they skipped a while. They skipped a few years. But I feel like they more recently skipped another year. I don't know. Is this just an ad? This feels like an ad.
Again on TV. Happy face, no. Madden 18 champion. He's finally done it.
Sure. Oh yeah, get these young guys out here to connect with the youth.
Wow, already starting. Okay. Hi everybody. I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. As you guys can see, king of touchdown celebrations. That's pretty fire. I like that a lot. As you guys know, this is Young Kiv, Madden 18, Madden champion. Like, give it up for Young Kiv, y'all. Give it up.
He really likes those ripped jeans.
Young Kiv.
Just.
How has it been? You know, your success and your path.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I've always been a competitor.
Someone explain.
When I was in high school, I was playing baseball. I hurt my arm. So then I picked up Madden.
Did they not give him a script?
I was really bad. I was getting blown out online, but I kept at it. I put more and more time into it. Eventually, I made my first tournament, but I had a big decision.
Or is he just not rating it?
Graduation.
Wow. Okay. So the key to be the #1 player in Madden is to hurt your arm in baseball. That's #1. #2, you said you had the decision to go to your graduation or go to a tournament. So, like, what did you do?
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
There you go. We're out here chasing money.
So just don't go to school.
You know, the past few years, how has it been for you? I know you had some ups and downs.
Don't go to your graduation at least.
Losses. I've been so close so many times. I made the final on TV and got blown out. But all those losses made me gain a lot of mental toughness, and that's how I got this belt.
That's awesome. That belt is so amazing. There's a lot of, bling on that belt for you. Well, today, EA Play, first look at the Madden 19 trailer. Super excited. It's going to be so fun. It's lit. I honestly wish I can stay right here and talk to you guys forever, but I'm not going to bore you guys. We're going to go out. I'm going to try to take this belt, round.
I mean, too late, really.
Have a good day.
He's gonna keep that belt. He's not gonna get it back.
You've worked your whole life to get to moments like these.
Choo-Choo is a successful athlete. The other guy is a guy. He's a successful esports athlete.
And failure. All just to get to this place where you've been told legends are born. Your fall so you can rise. And you rise so that you can truly see. See that it was really never about reaching the end of the road at all, but about all the moments that got you here. So, you were in their position. Would you let the moment define you? Or would you define the moment?
Why do they bother with trailers like these? I asked the same question. I don't know. You could argue why do they bother showing sports at all at these, but I don't know.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nathanius, professional shoutcaster, here alongside Redwood
Shoutcaster.
manager Michael Martinez. How you doing today?
I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, we're going to do this presentation.
Professional Scream Lord.
Your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live winner-take-all head-to-head match.
Are they doing this?
Tell us the rules.
They're really doing this?
Objective is straightforward.
They said they would. But they showed...
Super simple. Just tap it.
I don't know.
Tap the destination. Unit
Okay, is this not Madden? I thought this was the Madden thing again. The Madden mobile game.
Nuclear missile in the center of the map.
What is this? Is this just StarCraft?
On a majority of the control points. A bar fills up while the missile is possessed. Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up will fire the missile. Takes 2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base and win. That's it.
Sounds great, Michael. Well, enough talking about it. Let's get to this match.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome matchup lined up for you here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room. If you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
Yeah. Should I know who that is?
His opponent, fighting for the red side of the room, a competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming
Wait, that's a thing?
Nick at Night.
His name is Nick at Night.
Now, Mike, it's going to be a real clash of these gaming styles and the competitive backgrounds that these players have. It should be a great match.
It really is.
Is his son...
All right, are the players
His son going to... You should totally have a kid and name them Nick Jr.
Nice little strategy game for those of you out there. It's a good genre. I'm very excited for this. The players are loading
It's a good genre.
Here we go.
Off as the players' bases have been deployed in the
They're just right next to each other? Oh god.
Nothing too crazy yet.
Nothing too crazy.
It's weird that they're right next to each other like this.
Players, of course, trying to take that position. Nick and Knight being able to reach it a little bit first in a strategy game. That flank position that In Control is going from the top side, also very important as Nick and Knight's forces have to circle around the center.
Right. Let's see if he's able to create a 2-on-1. Is he able to get there? Looks like he's getting there. Here comes GDI with a Rhino.
This looks like a video game, I guess.
Like any strategy game, the units that you're going to use when you deploy
What is
your micromanagement of your forces.
just keep sending people out to die.
There he is.
In Control placing the turret on the top right side to help cover that Rhino as attack bikes move towards the northwest position. We can see that the missile is beginning to ready and firing that. That takes out half.
This looks fine, but I'm not. The RTSs aren't really my thing.
Far right side of the match.
He's done a great job of holding that down with the turret, and now he's redeploying his vehicles to the south side.
And the fact that it's all like... Actually, what's even the point of having Fog of War, really? Because it's like, you can't... there's not really anything to see.
Flamethrowers, right, absolutely. Again, those are going to tear through those infantry.
Yeah, and In Control brings out his first tank. That's going to be used to try and help push back these smaller...
It's hidden for like 30 seconds, and then suddenly everything can be seen.
He will have the missiles. We see it starts to point towards In Control's base.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that top corner, able to halt that missile. He does contest the missile, putting it into the yellow position.
Very important, of course, blocking the pathing of those units is another big factor for this strategy. Holding those locations is so crucial as In Control begins to secure the northwest spot. Another tank's going to come out from Nick at Night to take it out, but now he's bringing out the Pitbull as well to help lock down that north position.
This missile is
I wonder if there's something that will like guarantee this will be over after a certain amount of time or something like that.
One shot away from being knocked out here as the next one will start to ready up in just a moment's time. In Control's very heady artillery.
Normally it'd be fine, but as esport it angers you. Sure. I mean, is it really an esport? I think they're just advertising it that way because that's what the kids want to hear.
The units are going to come out a bit more slowly as you get more of them on the field. But In Control is just spreading his forces out, trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
I don't think it's really
Great turret placement from In Control, blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see In Control now moving his tank towards this.
Another drill pod we're seeing with some flame tanks.
Yeah, bring in the flank. Of course, those flame guys do amazing damage to the infantry, help to clean that out. Meanwhile, 2 more tanks coming out from Nick at Night to try and secure those positions. He brings out the laser infantry on the south side as well to deal with that tank. Going for counters, trying to scout out and see
pre-alpha. I just realized it said pre-alpha in the corner. This is not pre-alpha. Please stop saying pre-alpha.
Coming around the far side for those rhinos. Looks like he's really pressing it.
And we see that missile is starting to get close to firing with 3 zones In Control for Nick and Knight, looking to set things back the other way. In Control's trying to rally his forces around. He doesn't want to engage with just 1 or 2 units. He wants to move all of them together, create a good flank position, and take over that south.
And we're seeing the first mech unit from In Control. This is the Wolverine. Gonna rip, and this is watch out for this missile.
And Nick and
there
Knight's
it goes.
gonna fire that one off and settle for next missile is gonna end it.
Next missile wins. Let's see what happens.
We'll have control of Wolverines, as you pointed out. For
I don't really have anything to say about this. I don't know. It's commentate over the commentary.
There he is. Yep. Wow. Okay, we've got our first mammoth tank on the board. If In Control can get this in position, he's going to do some serious damage.
That missile just past halfway ready. He's also bringing out his first air unit.
Wow.
To deal with those.
A lot going on here.
It's got a lot of range.
Yeah, there is a lot going on. Maybe too much even.
Missile is nearly going to fire.
It can be stolen at any.
Where is it going to go? Is he going to be able to get it off?
He's got it back.
There it is.
He's gonna take it. Defeating Nick at Night here 2-1.
That was epic.
This seems like it, based on what they have there. If that's the entire game, then I mean it seems like
A little bit of everything right there.
Perfect. Yeah. Let's hear it for Nathanius, Nick at Night, and In Control.
it seems like that wouldn't be interesting for more than like 1 day. It's like you kind of see it. It seems like I just saw the whole game. It was Command and Conquer. Okay. All right. Maybe you shouldn't have done this.
That are fueled by skill and strategy. Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today. So head to the Google Play Store.
I don't care about Command and Conquer, but I think some people do, and I think some people aren't going to be happy.
And we can't wait for you to play. Please let us know what you think. Thank you.
What is this nonsense? Oh, it's the thing. Okay. They're trying to make this game look way more exciting than it is. But I guess that's mobile game trailers. Can we get Tim Curry back? Talking about how he's going to go to space to get away from capitalism.
Command and Conquer for a new generation. Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic anthem, I wanted to share a few final things. I am blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative people on the planet who come to work every day to create amazing entertainment. And what I can say about
Did too much for Command and Conquer?
and what I can say about us,
I mean, that's just what they did for everything. All of the games they showed for like a decent amount of time.
And so, as you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through. First, that at the very core is...
Also, I don't think they're trying to get just Command and Conquer fans. I think they want to make sure people who wouldn't be interested in the series are interested.
That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly. That no
Did too much for everything. They did too much by having a conference.
For how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much...
And it seems like this is wrapping up, though. He said Anthem's gonna be the end.
You feel like you are rewarded and you are...
So at least it's short.
And most importantly, that the games are fun. That we move past the grind and that these are experiences that truly enhance your lives. And
I
so,
don't think that's going to be the case.
all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better and that we want to make great games. And that as much as we love making games and as much as you love playing them, there's
As much as we love making games, we love making money more.
this community, when we come together to do amazing things, is profound. Last weekend was the
Sometimes you forget EA owns BioWare.
where we show the world how the power
Yeah.
of play can be a positive
Yeah, they do.
force for social impact. Millions of you out there participated in 9
They also own Respawn.
in our games, logging millions of hours.
EA owns a lot of
And to celebrate
companies.
that, we contributed a total of $1 million to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive world. A world where representation and equality are not something we strive for, they are the standards. And where bullying and exclusion are not an everyday thread. These 3 organizations, the United
Is this about Battlefield 5?
Pace's National Bullying Prevention Center and Ditch
This
the
is
Bullying
about Battlefield 5, isn't it?
organization. All are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give. And thank you for your support.
They indirectly addressed it.
And millions of you together doing immeasurable good.
Remember Sonic Chronicles and Jade Empire? And wonder why? I heard Jade Empire was good.
Of making games for all of you. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at Anthem.
The gods vanished.
Game engine footage.
Our world in chaos.
Okay.
Creating. Altering. Destroying. The anthem is all that remains.
Oh, right, I didn't think about what Anthem actually means. Nothing, maybe?
These walls can't protect us forever.
This sounds like a movie trailer. This is edited like a movie trailer, really. Which is, probably not the right call for this type of game. I don't know. I feel like pushing story in an MMO is just a bad idea. It's not like an MMO. It's an MMO in the same way Destiny's MMO. It's technically not, but it is, really. Okay, so the shots they showed of Anthem before were from this trailer. I wanted to see her just get brutally murdered. Why would you do this to me? I assume that's not all they're gonna show. They showed gameplay last year, so... Okay. So I figure they'll go into more detail.
a couple times, and it's still cool every time I see it. So I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something a little bit
Are
different
we?
for the rest of the show, and we're going to take a
I'm not.
dive into Anthem.
I'm not really.
So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Rutzard.
Yeah, okay. I guess we're waiting for them to get seated.
Show, right? Yep. It's going to be very exciting. So, Casey, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now, we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare.
Where's the gameplay?
Then you took a couple years off.
They showed gameplay last year.
Before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
That was actually, they didn't even have a, I don't remember them having a trailer last year. They just showed gameplay.
It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans.
For like, it was like a 5-minute demo or something like that.
Satisfying to come back to it, and you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio, and that's kind of where it started with Anthem. Is just thinking about, you know, what is the evolution of a BioWare game, and we wanted to create a brand.
So I assume they're going into more details. But I could see them like holding off until like after the press conference, and then they'll go into like a ton of detail, and people will just be able to play it at the on the show floor and whatever. So. Or no, actually they're not at E3, are they? They're so I forgot they're somewhere else. They're at a different venue. I assume they have an E3 booth though.
And I think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
Your fans really love the stories from BioWare, but I think we're kind of curious how you're planning to make story work in this shared world.
So a great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with, choices you get to make.
Actual gameplay will be at Microsoft's thing. Oh right, they did say Anthem would be there, didn't they? Wait, no, they didn't. What did they say? I wrote it down. Battlefield 5, they said would be there.
But you have to really build it into the core of the game, and that's what we've tried to do with Anthem. It's what we call our world, my story. So when you're out in the open world, the world is really dangerous, and you're focused on your mission. And this is where other players get to play with you. The thing that's really interesting about this, it's unique for Anthem, is that this is a living shared world. So whether there's weather or it's nighttime, what we're experiencing together. Everyone that's playing Anthem.
What is with these GIF trailers? The GIF B-roll. Like they get one clip of B-roll footage, and then it's just like, okay, just keep looping that. I wonder if there's any limitation on flight.
I experience the choices of my action, and this is where your story really lives and breathes. And by doing it this way, we're able to combine that impact and agency of a.
It kind of looks like it spells something.
Fun of teaming up with your friends to play co-op in combat.
Like Mav.
So that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when from our community is they want to continue to play in our worlds. When they've finished Mass Effect or Dragon Age, players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come. And it could be anything. A new moment with a character that you've grown to love.
Is this concept art?
An event in the world that deepens the lore.
Was this concept art made for a trailer? Because this is layered.
Well, I'm certainly not going to complain about more story. I don't think anybody out there is going to either. So, Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing perspective, since you are the lead writer, can you speak to what it's like to
What is this symbol? I don't know what that means.
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs, the designers, the artists, is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players to discover. So at the heart of the premise of Anthem is a world left.
I feel like they talked about Destiny the same way, and as far as I know, Destiny and Destiny 2 stories are not interesting in any way. So, despite how they kind of push it like it's something, it's like I feel like this game's story is not going to be anything special. I'd be shocked if it were. I mean, it's really difficult to do with like a multiplayer focused game, but like
players out there maybe don't stop to think about is just how much work goes into creating a new intellectual
I think
property.
maybe I've heard like FF14 has like an okay story for like an MMO.
Of creating a game like from scratch.
Yeah, it's something we've done a few times at BioWare. You know, and really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of getting off the blank page. So what we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start. And then once we think about those things, you know, that's the power of creating new IP, especially for games, is that you actually get to build a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring out a certain experience. And then once we do that, then we still need to build all the rest of the stuff, and what unlocks us creatively is to think about like principles around art style, tone, and even the technology and the politics of our new world. And then from there, we can actually go and build out every last detail.
I mean, I don't know. I think Destiny had a bunch of like extra story stuff outside of the game, but you had to like go to like the website and there was like some stuff there or something like that.
And so the world is always changing.
And it was like it was only through like supplemental material. Like the game itself didn't really have a whole lot.
And yeah, it's a really great concept to write for because
that it would tell you.
What it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world.
So it's like the stuff is there, the story content's there. It just they didn't implement it. So I don't know.
I mean, all of the moving parts in the dynamic world.
Maybe this game's gonna be something similar. Maybe they'll at least put it in the game.
Even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to your character. So let's talk
It'll
about
still be just like, hey, read this thing.
why we're fighting these crazy beasts.
So you are a freelancer, uniquely skilled to pilot these Javelin exo suits. And you need those suits to survive and fight in this world because the world will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient rivals, the Dominion, they've discovered a way they think to weaponize the anthem of creation. And so we need to stop them and protect the free people of Tarsus.
Now, I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here?
We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have a unique.
Javelin's a pretty good name.
Ranger, and then there's the Colossus, the Interceptor, and finally the Storm.
That one sounds different for some. Like the other ones sound like class names, and then Storm just like what? Wait, what? Then we go to X-Men. Actually, no. Colossus is also an X-Men. Well.
So really what this allows us to do is we built the suits to look like they're built from the materials of the world. So they each have their own unique abilities. So let's take a look at...
I guess a storm is more of like a concept. The other ones are more like a type of person.
For up close and personal combat, one-on-one for the most part. The Colossus is heavier, more specialized, but able to really pack in big weapons that let them devastate the battlefield.
This looks really good in terms of like...
I'm just going to say the Storm...
Like the UI.
And I'm sure you guys out there are picking your faves right now, too. So the javelins look awesome, but we're going to take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted, some of you may have seen, asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is going to be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks, as a player who is all about making their character their own, what kind of customization options will be available in Anthem?
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves, both through customizing the way their javelin plays, through gear and weapons, but also being able to personalize the way that it looks.
Should I go ask a question right now?
Changing the actual geometry.
Oh, okay. I saw that. You got a Mass Effect suit?
For a long period of time, we really want you to be able to make it your own.
Want a game brave enough to name their character classes after the Scooby-Doo Mystery Crew?
Monetization.
Oh, man.
Loot box, cosmetics.
No monetization.
We are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you spend any money on it. So no loot box.
They wouldn't take that question.
So that means no ability to spend money.
Yeah, they wouldn't take that question unless that were like it's of course.
That Anthem is an immersive experience that feels like it's complete from the get-go. So that means a main story, a big open world.
Kind of like when Nintendo brought up region locking at the Switch event, and it was like, it's not like they're gonna say like the Switch is still region locked. Like what?
Javelin pink. That's really all I wanted to know. I'm gonna be honest. All right, Casey. We talked earlier about
Just throw all the shade.
Tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay in Anthem's gonna work.
Yeah, it really is about.
Still can't make Darth Vader pink though.
As a team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes. So I think here we're going to see the Colossus, just hammering people on the ground in gameplay. If we can have a look at that. So
Battlefront 2 got EA shook enough to bring it up themselves. That's not the first time they brought it up. They did with Battlefront 2 also.
Shooting down from above.
Combo.
Combos and special abilities and stuff like that.
What does that mean?
Is you don't just run around, you're swimming and flying as well.
So it's interesting because the Slate Tones wants to know, how will you balance multiplayer with single-player storytelling?
So Anthem's really built around trying to combine the impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players. But we really want to make sure that that playing with other people feels like a choice. So for people that want to just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now going out into an open world like
These feel like prepared questions. I wonder if they either chose these questions a while ago,
fun even for people that don't normally engage in this kind of thing. So I really
or
everyone at least gives co-op a try.
Okay, that's good to know. If you want to roll solo, you can.
or the actual answers were like planted, or the questions were planted. I mean,
on the edges of your seats. How about we show a little
but more likely I think they just chose them a while ago. I think the date on that tweet said like June 1st.
You're gonna set this up for us?
I will. So, you and your friends have decided to play a mission called Scars and Villainy. The Scars have put together an acid-based super weapon, so you got to take them out.
The who?
You start in the Strider. Which
Did you explain who the Scars are?
Forward base of operations. You have a conversation with your crew, Halleck, Faye, and Owen, and you'll hear Owen. He's going to talk us through the mission as we experience it here. And yeah, then you just get into your javelin suit and you head out with your friends.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mark, Casey, Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
I'll try.
Time to get to work! Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this garbage and shut it all down.
It looked like it just like went into CG there for a second. Might have just been a filter.
Owen, what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of
Oh God.
nearby. Take a look around the area, but be careful.
Oh, I thought that was a human for a second and was like, please don't do this again. These cuts are actually a little confusing. I love how they're just named after their classes, just for simplicity.
Oh, and the turrets. Better move quickly.
Who's Owen? Is that an AI? Is he like Jarvis? Why? Why did you shoot that thing? Just like, ha ha, just mess with it. And then I'm gonna go into the water. Take that, wildlife. Okay. Why not just shoot them? Probably can. Probably just wanted to show that off.
Wait, something's odd. Get a closer look, would you? See those radiant...
That on very rare occasions, you'll have an opportunity to do something unconventional.
Loads of scars nearby.
Where'd the subtitles go? What happened to the subtitles? They just stopped. And this is clearly pre-recorded. Like, I mean... Combo, combo, combo.
Return them to the relic. You've got to silence it fast. It's gone silent. Disaster averted. Do you think we get a bonus for... Wait, something's happening.
What the hell was that?
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position. On the plus side, this definitely counts toward hazard pay. There's a trail of this acid gunk leading down. Follow it, and we should find the source.
That thing looks gross. Yeah, well, okay. You don't get to see them fight that. That'd be too exciting. It actually probably wouldn't be. Probably be way too long, would be my guess.
I'm so hyped, you guys.
Yep, and that was actually just a short version of the full demo that we brought here to LA. So if you want to come by the Anthem Theater here at EA Play, you can check out the game live.
So I'm sure the question on everyone's minds, when do we get to play?
So Anthem comes out February 20th.
The question was not on my mind.
2019 on Xbox One.
Not 2018. It's been out. It's been out for like 5 months. No, 4 months. And no one knew. Anthem is Frog Fractions too. Yeah, the frame rate dropped, but I can't do anything about it. As far as I know, anyway.
Now, some of what you saw today, you guys have to wait to play. But you guys, EA has so much available right now. Now, for those of you keeping score, you can get your free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access. Yarny is back with a buddy in Unravel 2, which is also available today. Plus, you can take on your friends in Command & Conquer Rivals starting today as well. Now, that's a lot of available stuff that's out today. Is anybody ready to go home and download anything? No?
Wait, is all that stuff out today?
Like, I just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it. So, I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament is going to begin. I'm going to head outside.
That's not incentive for me to keep my stream going.
For coming down to EA Play today and watching the press conference, and have a great weekend.
It didn't fix the issue. So, I think that's pretty much the end. We did it. We made it. I'm still awake.
Hi guys, my name is True Boy.
Okay.
Welcome back to the stream. Now, I know the FIFA 19 was exciting. We saw that trailer. Champions League is coming.
Yeah, very exciting. Okay. So, that was a thing. Let's cut over to black screen. Let's do the black screen. Yeah, that was a thing, I guess. Maybe I should have taken notes on what they announced, but you know, that's not important, really. Who needs that? Anyway, I got stuff. I got that. I've got that. Yeah. I feel like that wasn't that bad. I don't know. At least it was short, kinda. Where are my... Oh, I opened that twice. I didn't realize I opened that twice. Oh no, don't do that. Okay. So, I had predictions. Some of them came true. I had awkward moments. Yes. And, God, what was it? Was it just Unravel just going into the dev console? Just like, why? I don't know. It wasn't falling through the world, but it was alright. Had celebrity/athlete on stage pretending to care. Yeah, I'd say so. With the yep, they had athletes, esports athletes. I was able to stay awake, so that's good. They said they showed. I checked last night on what they had confirmed for the conference. They had mentioned The Sims 4, but I never saw that. I think that was just confirmed to be at E3, not necessarily at the conference. I don't know. And maybe I know they showed something with The Sims in the pre-show, but I didn't really watch the pre-show. And where are you? There. It's fine for an EA conference, but I continue to wonder why they still have their own. I mean, I don't know, because I mean they're a big publisher. They have a lot of big stuff to announce. Just I don't really care about it. Most of it, anyway. Yeah, Anthem. They actually no. Let's start at the top. Battlefield 5. That's apparently going to be at Microsoft's. I think they showed the campaign is going to be at Microsoft's conference tomorrow. So we'll see what happens with that. I don't know, or I think that's what they're showing anyway. They said something. It was unclear. I'm pretty sure it's the campaign though. Multiplayer reveal here. Did they show multiplayer? They said before the conference, because they said before the conference that they'd have multiplayer. But I don't know. I was barely paying attention. I don't know. Battlefield. It's Battlefield. It's Battlefield. Anthem. I don't know what was going on with the development. I don't know. It seems like it's turning out fine. Coming out in February. What did I say? February 22nd. They made a point to say no loot boxes. Someone's popping off on stream right now. Great. Sure. Okay. I don't know what's happening. Should I just switch back? I mean, I can. There's not much to see. I'm playing FIFA. Also, the frame rate's like dying like crazy, so it's actually probably best I don't do that. Also switched back right before. Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Star Wars. I was. Wait, no, not Star Wars. No, Anthem. I'm sorry. I'm new to this. New to this thing. Anthem. Yeah, they made a point to say no loot boxes. They also did with, I think, Battlefield 5. They said like, oh, no loot boxes, no. I think they said like all the maps are going. They said no expansion pass or something like that. So like no, I think the maps and everything are going to be free. I assume they're going to do the same thing as what Anthem's doing and have like monetized cosmetics. Yeah, that's what they said they'd be doing with Anthem, which I assume most people will be fine with. I know there will be people who won't be, but they don't matter really. Sports, good old sports. There's not they showed sports as they do. Mobile said they showed mobile games. They showed Command and Conquer. So that was something. That was not what I expected to see, and I don't know. I feel like people were asking for Command and Conquer to come back, but I don't know. They didn't say anything about monetization with that one, and was that one free to play? I assume Command and Conquer is free to play. I actually didn't check, but I think they said that should be out. That was one of the ones that's out now, right? So, I mean, you could probably check. They didn't mention anything about monetization, so I wouldn't be surprised if it's maybe not the best in that one. We'll see. Maybe just the whole having it out right now is what they hope will overshadow whatever else comes out about it. And figured they'd probably show something that I actually wanted to see. They did. They had Unravel 2, which is also out now, apparently. Although I still need to play the first one, so. And, but it looked good. Unravel 2 looked good. And what was the other thing? What was it called? Sea of Solitude, right? That was it? I didn't write it down. I assume that was... Oh, no. Why does it say I'm offline? I'm not offline. That's not right. Am I? Oh, no. Am I still there? Let me know if I'm dead or not. Alpha or something out now. Oh, right, yeah, it did say pre-alpha during the demo. I remember because I mentioned this, and it's like, why, that's not pre-alpha. Not pre-alpha, stop calling it pre-alpha. Yeah, like when I hear pre-alpha, I expect there to be like no actual character models. I expect it to be like in like a wireframe test zone with like a default character model number 2 or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. They had that. Unravel 2, Sea of Solitude. They showed a little bit. I don't know exactly what kind of game it is. Seems like... Reminds me of something like Rhyme, maybe? Something along those lines, probably. I get the feeling it'll be, like, linear. So, yeah. I don't know. Star Wars. They did mention Star Wars. There's new stuff for Battlefront 2. They basically apologized, which, of course, they would. I don't think it's gonna... like, Battlefront 2 didn't do very well. I don't think suddenly having free updates... Like, I feel like there'll be, like, a surge in sales or something, but it's not gonna... I don't think the game is gonna be able to, like, recover. Apparently, alpha is further along in dev than you'd expect. It said pre-alpha, actually, so... I don't think that's further than I'd expect. I think they just say that just so, like it seems like they pretty much, they seem to just say, because beta, I assume, that's when it's like, it's more or less done, and they're just like finishing it up or whatever, but like, alpha's before that, so, and that was pre-alpha, so not even alpha. Anyway, not important. Star Wars. Respawn's making a Star Wars game. That was a weird announcement. They didn't even just had Andrea Renee just interview the guy in the audience. Just like, hey, here's the title. What was it? Jedi something. I wasn't paying attention. It was only a title. They didn't even have like a logo. They had nothing. Need gamma demos. Let's get some gamma rays. If there's a Hulk game that comes out, make a gamma. Do a pre-gamma. Play as Bruce Banner. Yeah, so I don't know what happened with the whole Amy Hennig thing. That was not shown. They mentioned 1313's canceled, right? But I think Amy Hennig's still working on Star Wars. So I mean, I guess they still have nothing to show for that. I don't know. We'll maybe see what's going on with her next year. Maybe. I didn't even get to talk about my dreams. I had dreams. They did not happen. Shocker. We did not see SSX or EA Sports Big making a comeback. Unfortunately, we did not see either of those things. Pre-Sigma version. Game is normal. Sigma and beyond now has Mega Man bosses. I don't even know. What's the Omega version? Omega would be like the definitive edition, wouldn't it? That'd be Omega. Pre-Omega would be like... Or wait, would Pre-Omega just be like the final release? I don't know. Doesn't matter. It seemed like nothing really leaked of this show. I don't know. A lot of companies seem to be like announcing things before E3. I don't know if they're doing that to make sure stuff doesn't leak. I don't know. I mean, after the Walmart thing, a bunch of companies were like, okay, let's just announce it. Just announce it right now. So like they did that with Rage 2, and I get the feeling they were not planning on showing that early. Yeah, like I don't think there wasn't the Walmart leak didn't have anything from EA as far as I know of though. There might have been something that leaked actually, and I did what research I could, in like within like an hour. But yeah. Anyway, it was okay for EA. I don't have high standards for EA. So like I don't know. I feel like that wasn't that bad. I feel like it could have been a lot worse. I expected it to be a lot worse. Somehow this FIFA game is already over. This is not realistic. Get this trash out of my face. What was that? It was clearly not a real. This is my pure FIFA experience. Okay, so yeah. E3 2018 is going to end up better than the actual... Wait, pre-E3 2018 is going to end up better than the actual E3 except for Nintendo? I mean, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff that I didn't know where to put it in terms of notes, because I have these notes separated by like each conference. But some things like I don't know where they're going to be. Like there's no telling who's going to announce what. So like a lot of third-party stuff I just dumped into Sony because I didn't know where to put it, but like if we could potentially see it at like Microsoft, so like who knows. In which case I could just, mention that when we get to it. But I get the feeling I'm going to need to start writing down these announcements because I forgot about a lot of the stuff, but EA's was shorter than most, and they had relatively few announcements to make. Oh, there was the whole streaming service they talked about. I guess it's like a Gaikai type, like PS Now type thing, or something like that. That's what it sounded like. I think it's only for PC right now, but I think they said it's available right now. And they had non-EA games in there. I saw stuff that was, I don't remember what I don't remember what was there, but I think The Surge was one of them, and that's not EA as far as I know. I'm pretty sure it's not. They had other stuff. So yeah, I guess like a Netflix. The UI looked exactly like Netflix, so that's something. So I'm guessing it's like you pay one fee and then you just get access to everything. Whereas like PS Now, I think it's like you only get access to like whatever you have to like buy them individually. I believe you basically like rent them, right? I think. So there's that. What is it, like a trial? I think they're doing a trial run right now. I don't really have any interest in it. I think you need Origin or something for it. So it's like, They showed like PS4 and Xbox controllers, so I'm guessing it'll be coming to consoles later. Assuming it doesn't just die. Assuming they don't just drop that service entirely. And then we just don't hear about it next year. I don't know. I don't see that being an issue. I mean, internet's not great in the US. There was like that whole thing with RE7 on Switch, the cloud version, and everyone's like, "Oh, it runs terribly," or it just doesn't run at all. Like if you're in the US, you pretty much like you can download it, but it's connecting to like a Japanese server. So like good luck even trying to play it. Like you can try and you can get like into like the first cutscene, but you can't really play. Like it just kind of disconnects and it's like stuttering like crazy the whole time also. But even if it were a US server, it'd probably still be not great. But I hear like Japan's internet's really good, so it's not necessarily an issue for them. But yeah, I don't think we can do streaming services yet. I feel like it's not viable for the US for the most part. Like unless you've got like fiber internet or something, like it's I don't know. Anyway, there's that. I don't need those notes anymore. I'm not gonna delete them because who knows? Maybe I'll actually need them. But yeah, I give it like a B minus. It's fine for EA. That's fine. I'm not upset. It was mercifully short. I feel like they spent too much time on like a few pretty much every game. Like Unravel was the only one, but that didn't feel like that. But maybe it was because I was actually interested in it. With like Sea of Solitude, I felt like they spent too much time talking about it and not enough time just like on the game itself. I don't know. I mean, clearly it sounded like it was very important to the devs, but you know, yeah. I think I got everything. I think that was everything they announced. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah. It was okay. It was fine. Maybe I'll rate it lower later. I don't know. I feel like this E3 is gonna be like decent. Last year, as I recall, was overall kind of underwhelming for the most part. But I don't know. I feel like that's an anomaly that like you kind of the press conferences are universally like just okay or not even. They talked, switched to the screen, nothing happened, more talking. That's EA. I don't know. You have to set your expectations for EA. You have to just expect it's not going to be anything amazing mind blowing. It's just it's EA. It's gonna be what it is, and it's whatever. I got no problem with it being what it is. But I don't think I have anything else. So, tomorrow. Because I think there's nothing left today, is there? Right, there was a newer schedule. Oop. I technically didn't mean to open that there, but that's fine. New schedule. Oh, there is another conference, like, right now. I think Tiny Build is having a conference somewhere. I guess. I wasn't planning on watching it because I don't know what they're doing, so yeah, I'm not going to watch that. But for some reason there were a bunch of conferences announced. Yeah, Tiny Build is having one. Limited Run announced that they're having one. That's on Monday. But yeah. And I think they just announced them like a couple days ago. And it's like, maybe announce these way farther in advance because most people aren't going to even watch it. I mean, most people weren't going to watch those to begin with because it's Tiny Build and Limited Run. I think most people don't know about them or don't really care. But like, at least just announce it in advance so people will watch it. People want E3 stuff. But yeah, we're not covering Tiny Build. Maybe if there's some major announcement that comes out, I'll talk about it tomorrow. So tomorrow is a lot. And the schedule's still wrong and says Monday for some reason. Whatever. Tomorrow will be Microsoft's conference at 2:30. At 3, actually. I'll probably be starting at 2:30. Bethesda will be at 8:30. I'll be starting at 8. And Devolver at 10. Oh, Devolver put out another tweet. They said... What did they say? Need to find it. With regards to the press conference, so I guess I have research that needs to be done. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it right now. Okay, here it is. While this might seem random, it's in everyone's best interest to rewatch the original RoboCop before our press conference. So go watch RoboCop, I guess. Before Devolver's press conference. Let's just watch RoboCop right now. We'll do a Let's Watch. No, we won't. But that's yeah. Devolver's they're gonna have something. I've actually never seen RoboCop, so like maybe I'll go do that. Why not? Anyway, that's it. That's it for today. I'll hopefully we don't have a bunch of issues tomorrow. Because I already they were just the internet was acting up and just wasn't working properly, and then now like the frame rate's messed up and I don't know what to do about that. There's no way to fix it in the middle of the stream, and I can't stop in the middle during E3 conferences, so I don't know. Yeah. So I'm gonna go watch RoboCop. Maybe you should go do the same. But that's it for me. No outro. No outro for these. Because I don't care. But yeah. See you tomorrow from Microsoft. Goodbye.